Literally dusting off the camera for this. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's me again after a couple month break. It's 2024 now. We have a bunch of new festivals, a bunch of new content that I want to make as well. And I thought what better way to come back than to talk about Coachella and Coachella's 2024 lineup. So yeah, today we're going to be reviewing the lineup, giving you my personal recommendations, who I would see, and also talk a little bit about what's going on with, Coachella, because this year it's gotten a little bit of controversy. So we're going to go over that as well. So we were waiting quite a while for this lineup to drop. It usually drops within like the first week or two of January, but it took a little bit longer this year. But now we have the full lineup for both weekends. Coachella this year is happening April 12th to the 14th, and weekend 2 is April 19th through the 21st. First, we'll start with Lana Del Rey, who's headlining on Friday. Lana, I love Lana. I really got into her music, especially last year, just kind of revisiting her whole discography. I actually got to see her in concert last year, which was really, really cool because she really goes a little bit in all her albums. She plays a lot of Born to Die, which is one of my favorites. She also plays a couple of her latest album, Did You Know There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard? So she really does kind of visit all those different albums, and her performance is really good. I really liked her set. And I'm really curious to see what she will do for Coachella. Yeah, I personally do love Lana, so that's a really great headliner in my opinion. Then, like the sub-headliner is Peso Pluma, which if you don't know, he's a Mexican artist. He plays mostly like corridos tumbados, or corridos, and he really blew up last year. I also got to see him last year, and I think I wanted to see him play live just to see and hear that genre of music. I don't really listen to corridos, but I did go to I worked like a corridos festival here in Mexico, and it was pretty dope seeing Peso Pluma just like in Mexico, Then we have Lil Uzi, Justice, which is a big highlight for me. I think they're releasing an album this year, but I'm also gonna see Justice in April. Not in Coachella, but I will see them, so I'm really excited. I saw them for the first time in 2019, and I'm really excited to see them again. Bizarrap, who has a bunch of like viral songs with a lot of different artists from usually Latin America. Deftones, A Tease, Everything Always, which I think is John Summit and Don Dalla, so you have some EDM up there. Peggy Goo, same thing. Young Miko, she's from Puerto Rico and she has a lot of dope songs. It's more on the Latin side. Sabrina Carpenter, she just toured with Taylor Swift. I actually saw her when the Eras tour happened here in Mexico. Anti-Up is Chris Lake and Chris Lorenzo, if I'm not mistaken. Ken Carson, Skepta, Faye Webster, Tyla, Clooney and Gorgon City for some more EDM, Tinashe, L'Imperatrice, who I believe I'm also gonna see them soon. I'm excited because I haven't seen them like fully. Suki Waterhouse, I love Suki Waterhouse. I saw her again last year. I saw a lot of these people last year, okay? So you're gonna hear me say that a lot. But I feel like Suki is a really great artist in case you're not familiar. I definitely recommend checking out her music. The Japanese House, Adriatique. I would recommend Blondish, Neil Francis, Mallgrab, Earth Eater, and I think that's all. I would recommend for you guys. Here we have a couple of different genres. We have lots of like pop, kind of like indie pop. Lots of EDM, a couple Latin reggaeton, if you will, or trap. We got some rap as well. So overall, good variation. Then on Saturday, we have Tyler, the Creator, which I also love. I got to see him in the Igor tour in 2019, and bro, that set list was so good. I haven't seen him in, his newest album tour run, which has been going on for a while, but I'm curious to see what he's gonna do in Coachella. Tyler is just someone that I really love his music, and I think I would really like to see him live as well. So yeah, I'm really excited to kind of see what he does. Blur is the sub-headliner for Saturday, which is exciting for a lot of people, I'm sure. We have Ice Spice right up there. It's crazy. Just Avelstein is also another crazy one. Sublime, Jungle, Dom Dolla, Bleachers, Grimes. We got a lot of variety. We got some EDM. We got some like kind of more like funk with Jungle. I don't know how to describe Jungle, but their sets are so fun. Please go to see Jungle if you're gonna be there. John Batiste, Charlotte DeWitt for some techno. ISO Knock, which I believe is ISO XO and Knock 2 joined together. They've blown up last year, and I'm sure they'll continue to blow up this year. I'm gonna see them at EDC Mexico. That video is coming soon, by the way. Santa Fe Clan from Mexico. Purple Disco Machine, Scream and Benga, that one really popped off for a lot of people. Kevin Abstract, Ray, I really want to see Ray live someday. There's The Blessed Madonna, Hatsune Miku, which is for me is crazy. I don't know how to describe Hatsune Miku, but it's like Vocaloid. And Patrick Mason for some EDM. Brutalismus 3000, that one I got FOMO with. I want to see Brutalism 3000. And Girl Ultra as well from Mexico, I recommend, and Will Clark. Finally, for day 3, I don't have a Doja Cat vinyl, but Doja Cat is headlining day 3, which was very surprising to me, honestly, because I don't think she doesn't deserve it, but I thought they were gonna put someone else, like, unexpected. But no, Doja Cat is headlining. I really liked her, I think it was her VMAs performance. It was really good. Like, I think she, in terms of performance, I think she has a lot of potential, so I'm really curious to see how her headlining set is going to be. Don't really listen to a lot of Doja Cat, but I did see her in Coachella 2022, and it was still a pretty fun set, and it was packed. Like, it was packed for her set in 2022, so I don't know how it's going to be this year. And then J Balvin is sub-headlining on Sunday. Again, reggaeton. He has a lot of popular songs. Then we got Janae Aiko, which I really want to see. Karin Leon, which is crazy. Anima from, you know, Tale of Us. John Summit, back again with the EDM. Same thing with DJ Snake. I heard it was, well, like one of his last sets. I didn't know he was retiring. I don't know, I might be wrong. Lil Yachty for some rap. Renee Rapp, who's had a huge year last year, especially with the Mean Girls movie, which just came out. I haven't seen it yet, but yeah, Renee Rapp is a fan favorite. Hoyle Ray for some rap. Nav, Bicep, which I love. Art Bat for some EDM. Arashi Gakko, they are this Japanese group, and I got to see them last year as well. I kind of went into it blind, and I was really surprised by their performance, and I feel like they're going to grow a lot, especially this year. It was really fun seeing their set. Barry Can't Swim, another fan favorite for kind of like the more EDM scene. Latin Mafia, I love them. They're these, it's a trio, they're all siblings, and I don't know how to describe their music. It's in Spanish, but it's more like pop / reggaeton. I don't know, it's pretty interesting, and their sets are pretty cool. Hermanos Gutierrez, I want to see them really badly as well. Adam 10, Eli and Fur, Flight Facilities, just really cool, chill vibes. Bebetrix from Spain, and Feeble Little Horse. And then finally at the bottom we have the return of No Doubt, which surprised a lot of people. I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, I would definitely recommend checking out No Doubt. I don't know when they're playing, probably Sunday, but yeah, that's the lineup in itself. Now let's talk a little bit about how this lineup was received. Me personally, I like the lineup, you know. I think I listen to a lot of these artists. I'm very aware of a lot of these artists, and the headliners I know very well. Me personally, I was waiting on the lineup to release to decide whether or not I was going to go to Coachella this year. And I decided that I'm gonna skip this year. I'm not gonna go this year. Mostly because I've already seen most of the artists on this lineup. I've seen all 3 of the headliners already. I've seen a lot of the people in the undercard, and on top of that, a lot of the people in the undercard are coming to Mexico as well. So I just get to see them here. And for me, even though I do like the lineup, like, it's not justifiable for me to spend that much money based on the fact that I have seen a lot of these artists and that I can see a lot of these artists here. So I'm gonna skip this year, but that doesn't mean I don't like the lineup. A lot of people, however, did not like the lineup. I think it received a lot of backlash in the sense that they thought it was a little bit underwhelming compared to like the Coachella standard, which I don't disagree with, but I think it just depends on your taste in music. Obviously, it's kind of hard to please everyone. Yeah, a lot of people did not love this lineup, and the sales for Coachella have also been relatively low. If you check right now, the tickets are still available. Like, usually it sells out immediately or like within the first day. Usually the tickets sell out and it's all resale. But as of now, you can go to the Coachella website, and the lineup came out over a week ago, and there are still tickets available for purchase. I think if your focus is the headliners, you definitely need to kind of go deeper in the lineup, just because there's so many stages and there's so much variety in Coachella that you're really not gonna get bored, you know what I mean? If you're in Coachella, you're not gonna get bored. If I could go for free or something, I definitely would have a blast in, you know, in the festival. But for me, it's just too much money, you know what I mean? For that lineup, given the fact that I have seen a lot of these people. But I do think it has a little bit of everything. Definitely good people for EDM, you know what I mean? A lot of good DJs and artists. Same thing for like the Latin representation this year is crazy. Like Peso Pluma sub-headlining, J Balvin sub-headlining, Young Miko. Got a lot of Mexican artists, which I love. There's a lot of big rappers. Like, you know what I mean? Coachella usually nails it at having variety. And like I said, if you're going and you don't really like the lineup or the headliners, like there's always something to see. There's always some other stage to be at. That's kind of my review, my little recommendations for Coachella this year. Let me know if you're going. I would try to go next year. I don't know. I don't know if I should buy pre-sale or wait for the lineup. I don't know. I just really don't know who they could bring next year. I think it's gonna be it for the video. If you want to see my Coachella 2022 vlog, it's gonna be right up there. I did go in 2022 and I had a really great time, and I would love to go again, but this year, unfortunately, is not going to be that year. Anyway, I'm excited to be back on the channel. If you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Like I said, I'm going to be making more content. I'm going to be a little bit more consistent this time. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.